So today what I want to do is demonstrate how you would start a brand new PowerPoint, okay, a PowerPoint presentation, how you would design it, what theme you could use, how you can insert text boxes, use pictures from Creative Commons, which means that they're copyright free and such like, okay. So the first thing I'll do is share my screen with you, okay, so share my screen. And I've gone into my start menu down here, start menu, and I'm going to choose PowerPoint, okay. So I have various themes here. I quite like the organic ones, so I'm going to go with that. Okay, so organic. Here we go. I'm going to create a brand new PowerPoint. And the first thing I would do is assign a place to save this. So I'm going to save mine in my OneDrive, okay, in my OneDrive. And I will do so under this area. I will call it gardening demonstration. Okay, there we go. And that means that I can find this PowerPoint again in the future, should I need to. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, according to our instructions, let's see, according to our instructions, I want to insert a text box, title only. So a title only slide. Okay, title slide, gardening, my favorite hobby. Here we go. So this is easy. We have an area here. So gardening, my favorite hobby. Okay, so that's easy. Gardening, my favorite hobby. I had a title and I had a subtitle in there. If I want to insert a new slide now, again, going back to the instructions, it is saying title only slide. Okay, so title only slide. Let's see, new slide. So title only, here we go, title only. So if I put this one in here, what is the title only? What am I putting in here? Title, a good hobby, and then the text box, it's a very enjoyable hobby for me. So let's go. So I've forgotten already. A good hobby, a good hobby, a good hobby. Okay, now what I want to do is insert a text box down here and information that I want to write in it. It's a very enjoyable hobby for me. I don't pretend to know much yet. Okay, so if I go to insert button at the top, and over here to text box, and what I do is I come down and using my left mouse button, I click and I can take this text box over and make it the full width of the slide there. So the text, I will now type in, it's a good hobby. Oh, my typing is atrocious for me. I don't pretend to know much yet, but okay. And you guys will put in the rest. There's a second text box to come down here as well. So go into the instructions. I am planning to get a place on a horticultural course. Okay. So back in here. So again, insert up at the top, text box, and then take it down and using your left mouse button, draw the text box where you want. Okay. And I'm going to type in my text now. I am planning on getting a place on a okay, so again you guys will put in all the information. Now back to the instructions. What have we got? Next slide, title only. What I like about gardening. So next slide. So another new slide, using new slide here, title only. There we go. What I like about gardening. Okay. And if I come down, what's the instructions? So again, text box, I enjoy planning, taking care. So two text boxes again. I enjoy planning and taking care of any type of plant. So insert text box. And here we go. You'll be familiar with this now. Now type in, I enjoy taking care, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's it. And you would put in your second text box there and put in what you need to as well. Then we are going to have a bulleted list next, okay, a bulleted list for slide 4. So this is slide 4, the content is a bulleted list. So another new slide. So what I will do this time is I will use a blank slide, okay, blank slide. I'm going to insert my text box, okay, insert my text box, full size of the slide, and once the text box is there, I'm going to choose bulleted list up here. So bulleted list, and you can change the types of bullets. You could use little arrows or you could use stars, something like that. I'm quite happy with the ones that we've got. Or will I use these ones? Okay, little arrows, or squares. There, squares, nice there. Okay, so it is good fun. It keeps me fit. I'm making this up, guys. You will go by the instructions, okay? I like creating things. I like watching things grow. I like creating things. I like watching things grow. So there we go. Okay. I could space this out a little bit. Okay, I could move my text box down. I can go in between. I can change my font. I could highlight it. I could make it larger. Okay, so to spread things out a good bit, there we go, that type of thing. If I wanted to, the instructions will ask you later on to make things italic. Okay, so again, just sit in there and you can then, when you go home, you can choose to make this italic or bold or underline, whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to make mine normal again in this instance. So next lot of instructions. Title only, so hand me that speed. Okay, so final slide that we have here, new slide, title only. Okay, and so hand me that speed. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to want to do after this, we save this, it's saving automatically into my OneDrive. The instructions are going to ask us to arrange text boxes, right align the text in the bottom box. Okay, slides 2 and 3. So let's see slides 2 and 3. So in the bottom box, you can right align the text just by clicking in here, opening up the text box, and then using your right align button, very similar to Word. Okay, so there you go. Very similar to Word. That's how you would do it. If I wanted to right align the top one, sit on the text, right align, center, left align. Okay, but it's just the right align. If it wanted it italicized, again, highlight what you've got here and choose the italics option. Okay, I'm taking this off just now. I'm going to leave it like this. It's going to ask for some pictures. It's going to add, the instructions are going to ask for some pictures. Add clip art or make the pictures an appropriate size. Okay, so let's see if I go to the speed one down here. So I'm going to do insert, and guess what? Pictures. Okay, I don't have any pictures in this device. The stock images are, there's not very many of them, so I'm going to go to the online pictures. And it's powered by Bing. So if I do speed, let's see what options we've got. Okay, speed and enter. And here we go. I will use this one and insert. You can see this is going to come in. Okay, there we go. So it's given me options here for design ideas that I may want to use, or I can resize this picture myself just by using my left mouse button, clicking on the corner, taking it down. I can alter the way this picture goes by using the grab handles. I'll just keep it straight like that. Again, by clicking on it, I could drag it left, something like that. Okay, and you'll see down below, this photo by unknown author is licensed under CC. So it means we can use this under copyright law. Okay, remember, you do not want to use images that are not permitted to be used under copyright law, because you can be fined lots and lots and lots and lots of money. Okay, so you always need to do for Creative Commons CC, license under CC. It does mean that you will get up this little bit at the bottom, but that's okay. It shows that you know that you are using this image and it's copyright free. Okay, now if we go back up, it's going to ask us to insert more pictures in other places. Okay, let me find another picture here to demonstrate. So again, insert picture. Online pictures. What do I enjoy about gardening? Let's see. Let me just put plants in here and see what comes up. Plants. Oh, I like this one. Let's use this one. Insert. And there we go. And again, just using my left mouse button, I go to the corner. Okay, go to the corner. Press my left mouse button and I can reduce the size of that by pulling my mouse in. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to put this one up here. And that is a very simple demonstration. You would then save your work, okay? Save your work, and when you send it to me, don't send it by email, just share it through your OneDrive. If you send email. The photos take up lots and lots of room, and it will take up lots of space on emails. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to come back, and that's a very, very basic lesson for today. Okay, thank you.